Please keep your cell phones on silent and the side conversations to a minimum because we can hear that shit. Now, without further ado, let's give it up for your host, Rahul! What's up in front porch improv?
That's a lot of energy, I see. I like it. Yeah! They asked me what's a song you want to get introduced to. I said nothing Bollywood because it takes 15 minutes. So give me something with beat in it, and that's what they played. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Thank you so much for coming. This is the first ever Bobblehead show, so you all are the first people to come here. So thank you so much for coming here. Really appreciate you all being here. All right. I want to say that you all are the first to be here. That's exactly what my Tinder dates also say to me, that you're the first brown guy. People ask me, Rahul, why did you choose the name Bobbleheads? I was like, well, first thing, the reason I selected was because, I want you all to laugh so hard that you feel like a bobblehead. But if you're on the ground thinking, just because it's an Indian guy hosting and there's a stereotype that they shake their head and that's the reason, sir, you are a racist. Alright, that's not the reason we have the bobblehead. Probably it is, I don't know. I also have short-term memory, so that's the reason I have this. So I'm going to do something very unconventional, which we usually do this in the beginning of the show, but I'm going to thank some people. So I'm going to thank the door, Emmy at the door. I'm going to thank Andy and Leah who helped the usher. And thanks to Front Porch Improv who gave this opportunity for an immigrant to do the show. So thank you so much. Last but not the least, my crew. The two people who helped me put this together. All right, Bob and Beck, right in the booth, guys. That's Bob with his digital doggy sound. All right. And the only reason I did this in the beginning is that if the show doesn't work out, y'all can blame them and not me. I can just go back to where I came from. Oh shit, you like the racist jokes, isn't it? I see that. Okay. You didn't like it. Thank you so much for being there. Yeah. Alright, I have a request from you guys. Take a lot of pictures, take a lot of videos, tag the comics, put them on Insta, social medias, OnlyFans, wherever you want to, Just do the work, spread the word. Okay, these guys are doing an amazing job. Now let's get to the introduction. If you are here for the Hari Kundabalu show, this is not the show today, guys. Alright, Hari Kundabalu comes next week on Sunday at Front Porch Improv. I might look like him, but I am not Hari. Thank you. My name is Rahul. I'm a brown man living in Republican Georgia, so if you're wondering what my pronouns are, it's legal immigrant. Okay, alright. I came to this country 14 years back, and that's when the journey began. The journey of speaking English. My English is so bad that when Hurricane Helene hit, I had to send an email to my friend, lead, and I said, this is what I wanted to say. I said, due to my unforeseen circumstances, I'll be late. That's what I wanted to say. What I said was, due to my foreskin circumcision, I will be late. I did get the day off. Alright, and immigrants in the house! Yeah! Alright, immigrants, if you are here, who's running Microsoft and Facebook? It's the evening. It's the evening. Back in India, it's like in the morning, so they are doing the work. Single people in the house, make some noise! Yeah, they're like single. I see that. I am also single, by choice. Okay. It's October month, so it's all ghosted. No, you don't have to laugh for that. Come on, that was great. Cheesy. What's the... Alright, I'm not going to ask you, there are a lot of single people over here. I'll tell you my worst dating experience. Now, this is a true story. There was this girl on Tinder, she messaged me that, I bet if I eat your ass, it will taste like butter chicken. Yes. That did happen. And I was like, thank you for the compliment and the racism. Also, when you're 40, the only thing you're tasting of this ass is preparation edge. Alright? Any college kids in the house? College kids in the house? Just one scat, student scat. Respectfully, fuck off. Alright? I'll tell you what. Dating when you're 40 in Savannah with scat around is pretty much like a season finale of Have I Met Your Mother? You know. Dating when you're brown in the United States is pretty much like a season finale of The Big Bang. Curry. Cheesy, don't laugh at that. Alright, let's see. What else do I have? In my short-term memory grew up over here. Y'all want to meet the comics? Yeah! Alright, get out the comics up on the stage, please. This is why you guys came, for them, I understand that. Alright. Yes. Alright, here we have Evie. Evie Richards. And she gave me an introduction about her.
I wrote it myself.
She wrote it herself, alright guys? That's what the comics do. They write their own jokes.
Yes.
Evie is a Dr. Smooth, the tank, the big dog.
Big dog, yeah.
Clearly. Evie has traveled around the world, guys, alright? She has been doing a lot of stand-up shows all around the world. She sent me some information. Dallas, Texas. Denton, Texas. Austin, Texas. Alright, Evie, everybody, please give a round of applause for Evie, guys. Here is my very good friend, M-Joy. M-Joy also wrote her introduction, so I have the introduction for her over here. M-Joy is a Twitch streamer. She's originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yeah. She's celebrating 1 year of living in the South. Welcome to the South. If you have not seen MJ was also in the Savannah Tonight show, so she's pretty famous, guys, alright? MJ also runs the open mic at El Rocco. That's where I actually started my open mic.
That's right.
Yeah. So, MJ and Evie, guys, take a seat. We'll call you really shortly. The whole game show concept for Bobbleheads was because we wanted to keep you guys entertained with some show for the games. And we will have the stand-up comedies coming in and doing the sets as well, but are you all excited to play some games with us? Yeah! Well, let's talk about the first game. What do we have the first game, guys?
Well, Rahul, we have a rousing round of Ain't That Dwight?
Oh shit, Ain't That Dwight? That's right, that's the first game. So if you're all gonna know, Dwight Schrute was in Savannah. Do you all know Dwight Schrute from Office? Yeah! Dwight Schrute and me were hanging out in Savannah and we took a lot of pictures. And I wanted to show you all some pictures and make you all guess where we were, alright? So let's see the first picture. That's me. That's Dwight. Alright, so what are the guesses we have over here, guys? Forsyth Park, that was the easy one. That is true. It is Forsyth Park. Alright. Can we have the second location, please, guys?
Next location.
It's just right there.
Fancy Parker.
Fancy Parkers, that is true. We were getting a drink at Fancy Parker. Yes. Alright, let's make it a little difficult, I guess, because the next location is a very confusing one. What's the next one? Ooh. Any guesses over here? Stay loudly and confidently. Chippewa Square. Is it Chippewa Square?
You're all
That is correct. The Forrest Gump bench, right? That's true, Bob?
Yeah, Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. All right. So here, what we are looking for is this place right here. make it
That
down.
makes it so much worse.
Is that Jamal Tanks I hear?
Jamal is not here, but that is true. That is McDonald's Bar and Lounge. Yes, that is true. That is true. The drinks are cheap there, guys. All right.
Front porch.
Yeah, front porch. That is true. That is front porch improv. All right. That was just a sample of the games we have for you guys. Thank you so much for coming. All right. Are you all ready for your first set? Sweet. All right. Your first copy for the day is M. Joy from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
What's up, front porch? It's so good to see you. Most of you, I can at least see the front row is pretty hot. Yeah, I was pretty hot today. I went to the beach. I went to Tybee. They were having their pirate fest. I did not know that. I got stuck on Tybee for a few hours. Now, I have an opinion, okay? I have an opinion about the spray-on sunscreen, okay? The aerosol cans. I don't like them. All right? It's bad for the environment. You spray that stuff, everyone around you can smell it. They're getting it in their lungs. And I never get to rub lotion on my friends' backs anymore. It's just not the same experience. You want to do me? I did. I had a date today at the beach. And I forgot my sunscreen. I don't know if you guys can tell. This isn't a normal color. I'm usually very pale. But I have a job. Any employed people here? Wow, go Georgia! But yeah, I've got a job. I work at the Publix Deli. I love the Publix Deli. Pub subs. Oh yeah, you can put away a pub sub. I can see it in your eyes. Your chicken tenders. Honestly, I've made so many pub subs. I just can't get enough. People like, are you sick of them? I'm like, no, I'm just trying to decide what I'm gonna eat when I get off. Anyways, I'm sorry. Move on, M. Joyce, please. Got pub subs on the brain. I took some time off work. I went to Florida before the hurricane. Okay, I planned this stuff out. Yeah, which one? That's a good point. I took a whole week off of work, you know. I was suspended. I was suspended for a week. And I know what you guys are thinking. M. Joy, you seem like a nice girl. How the fuck do you get suspended from the Publix Deli? Like, what standards did you not meet? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was caught eating in the cooler. No, in the cooler. We all do it, okay? It's super against the rules. But I'm not mad I was suspended. I'm mad they didn't suspend her, you know? Standards, Publix. The top. Oh man, I love doing this shit, guys. You're awesome. I had dreams about like what I wanted to be when I grew up, right? Like we all, when we were kids, like what did you want to be when you were?
Veterinarian.
A veterinarian? That's awesome. What about you, sir?
Monster truck driver.
A monster truck driver. Are you a monster truck driver now? No. Are you a veterinarian? No? Okay, well that's usually how it goes, right? We don't end up being what we wanted to be when we were little kids. As you guys can imagine, ever since I was a little girl, I just wanted to be an old man. I don't know, maybe it wasn't that common of a career path. I didn't know any other kids that were wrapping up their play dates like, well, I'm a head out, you know, work in the morning. I started drinking coffee when I was 10 years old, guys. It was unnecessary. I would be in my middle school homeroom class with a travel mug on my desk and a bald cap on my head, just groaning about how it's gonna rain today. I can feel it in my knees. Oh man, that shit will stunt your growth though, coffee. Your parents were not lying to you. My mom is 5'10", okay? I tell everyone that I'm 5'10". My driver's license says that I'm 5'10". But if I'm going to be honest with this very large group of people, I'm only 5'9½". That half inch matters, am I right, guys? And it's the most masculine thing about me, that I lie about my height. Yeah. But I moved to Savannah, and I picked up some new hobbies. I'm birding now. There's a lot of great birds in the area, I guess. Okay, my roommate has started birding, and I'll go anywhere with her if she buys me coffee, so we've been going on adventures. We recently went to the Savannah Wildlife Refuge. Have you guys been? Oh yeah, nice. So if you don't know, it's conveniently located in South Carolina. I thought that was weird, but who am I to tell a city where to put their boundaries? But we went and we saw a lot of different birds, I think. Okay, we saw a bunch of birds. All of them were big and fat and white. They all had long necks and long beaks and long legs. And none of them were storks. And I'm calling bird shit, all right? I don't know what those birds are, but they're not different. Oh shit, I don't know. What we did see, very exciting to me, alligators. Love the alligators. We don't have those in Pittsburgh. I don't know if you guys know that. There was one time, but he wasn't supposed to be there. We saw one big alligator. It was just so big and fat. Oh my God, I wanted to get on him and ride it into the sunset. She said I wasn't allowed, and I thought that was rude. Man, birding's fun though. Birding's fun. I don't know if you guys read the news. I don't, but this one headline really caught my eye and my heart. It said, Hooters shutting down 40 of its locations nationwide. Don't worry, the Savannah one isn't one of them. Support your local Hooters. But I was heartbroken, you know? Old men and lesbians everywhere. Tragedy. For those of you that don't know, okay, Hooters is a restaurant that is owl-themed. It's been a big hit for the birding community, right? So now there's this absence, and who's better to fill it than M-Joy, all right? I'm gonna open my own string of restaurants, call it Honkers. It's gonna be goose-themed. We're gonna play Top Gun on the TVs 24/7. Yeah! And then all the birders can gather around and we'll talk about all the great birds we've seen. You know what I'm talking about. The tits. And the boobies, you know? And the woodpeckers, okay? I am bisexual. I really am, though. I'm bisexual. Any others? And they say we don't exist, but here we are. Yeah, it wasn't easy coming out as bi. You know, like having to tell my friends and family I want to start dating men. Traumatizing. I cannot speak for all bisexuals, but to me, being bi means that I will let a man destroy my pussy. But I will let a woman destroy my entire life. Alright, so I just needed a little break, I guess. I know what you guys are thinking. What kind of guy does a lesbian want to date? Probably some kind of like small, nerdy Twinkie guy. You know, someone that'll let her pagan. You guys know what pagan is? Yeah! But you're wrong, okay? That's not what I want. I want big, strong, manly men. I'm talking football players, construction workers, Army Rangers. Are you an Army Ranger?
Wife.
She gets it though. You know, somebody that drives a truck. I need that in my life. It's important. You guys know what they say about men with trucks. Big trucks, you know, they say, what do they say?
Small peckers.
Small peckers, he said. That's a good one. Small one, little tiny dicks, right?
It's true. True.
It's true. You know, from experience. Well, that's right. I'm looking. What they don't tell you is about the men with small trucks. I did not expect that, okay? I was like, I'm on my period. Anyways, all that is to say, I'm Joy, and I'm looking for a man with a big truck, because I need a smooth transition. All right, guys, thank you so much.
If you have a big truck in the house, make some noise! I remember I was hanging out with Em after the open mic when I started off, and Em was like, Rahul, it's 11:11, make a wish. I was like, Em, do you hear the accent coming from my mouth? I don't make wishes at 11:11. I make them at 7:11. If I'm mad, I make them at 9:11. Too soon? Oh, sorry, yeah, it's October, right? Maybe November. Alright, guys, y'all ready to play some more games with us? Yeah, alright. Beck, what do we have next?
Well, Rahul,
Yes.
next it's my turn.
Oh, okay.
These comics are funny, but I want to see if they're also smart,
Mm.
in addition to being funny and hot and talented.
Okay, okay.
Because sometimes you just need a third queer woman to make that happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Beck!
I'm going to move this so you can see me. I would love to have my two lovely comedians join me on stage. And Bob, can we get some house lights for this, actually?
Yes, just 1 second.
Thank you. All right. You've all seen trivia shows before, right? People like trivia. I'm going to outfit our two lovely comedians with their own buzzers. Joy, your buzzer. TV, your buzzer. We're going to go through a couple questions and we might get a really good show at the end. So everybody stay poised. All right, okay. Can we please get our first question? What you're going to do here, I'm going to read it to you. You're going to squeeze in. Yeah, or ding that bell. Yeah! Whoever answers first is going to take the point. Doesn't have to be right. Just has to be fun.
Oh, okay.
There's a right answer, I'm going to give it to you. But I'm awarding points based on my own whim and whimsy.
Oh.
Washington State, killing this hotly contested endangered species can net you a fine of $1,000 and up to a year in prison. Manatees. Manatees? Hotly contested. Beautiful. Evie, you want to try to steal this?
Is it orangutans?
Is it orangutans? Let's find out. Wrong. Both counts. It's my boyfriend, Bigfoot, the only man I'll ever love. Alright, let's try one more. Let's do another one. What common accessory can impede up to 7.5% of blood flow to the brain?
What? No, I don't know.
Beyond?
A choker.
A choker? Anything?
What? I don't know.
You're good.
Ridiculous ass questions.
It is a ridiculous ass question. And this one's targeted at you specifically.
Oh, is it
Show that photo.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're gonna open the
It's all
floor
the
up.
blood flow messing with your brain. Even.
Gotta go for the bolo. We're gonna
I
open
did
this
that
up.
one too. Why did you want?
This is a show for no points and no money. So you're good. You're good. You're good. Okay. We're gonna open it up to the audience now. Yeah. They're gonna answer first. If y'all know, you're gonna answer after. You ready, gang?
I'm Bart.
Ready? Okay. What does a comet smell like?
A fart.
A fart?
Sulfur. Butter chicken.
Sulfur? Alright, it is motherfucking rotten eggs, y'all. The European Space Agency, answering our most prescient questions about the universe, sent a probe to a comet, and it told us that comets smell bad. And then a guy named Colin Snodgrass made that into a perfume to put on postcards. So y'all know what you're getting in the mail from me after this. Alright, we got a couple more questions for y'all. Don't worry. You're living. It's gonna be over soon. Buckle in. Next question, okay. What common woodworking tool was originally created to assist with childbirth? Audience, hold that. Let's give our comments a chance here.
Is that true?
Get creative.
Hold on, audience. I love the enthusiasm.
Yeah. I'm gonna go the scaffolding that they put up with the houses when everybody
Hell
fuck
yeah.
them up.
Scaffolding? Beautiful.
You know that? They put the houses up.
Okay.
Is it that?
It's not scaffolding, but I did hear a right answer from down here. Chainsaw? It is mighty chainsaw! Pictures here in its larval form. What? Oh my god. Ladies, that's for you. You're welcome. Everybody doing cocaine in the 1700s makes a lot more sense. Okay, gang. We're almost done here, y'all. Let's roll through. What naturally occurring electric discharge is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun?
Lightning.
Orgasm.
Only one standing out to me right now.
Microwave.
Okay.
The answer is your mom.
My mom is very hot. It's true. And she does go off unexpectedly. But we were looking for lightning, which I heard from her. I believe this is her last question, this next question. No, it's our second to last question. Surprise! There are a number of words in the English language that have no rhyming counterparts. I'm looking for the 4 most common of those words. If y'all can just come up with one of them, I'll take it.
Purple.
Orange.
Orange, got it on there, okay.
Well.
Well. I have bad news for you, friend. Yeah.
Purple.
Purple. Okay, yeah, let's see what we got. We've got orange, silver, month, and purple, which is Merple erasure. Thank you, everyone. Great job, gang. Y'all are very literate in this crowd. I really appreciate it. Okay, finally, last question. Thank you guys for putting up with us. What popular U.S. snacking nut can also be processed into a key ingredient in crafting explosives?
Pistachios.
Pistachio? You got pistachio?
I was always going with pistachios.
Anyone else want to render a guess?
Walnuts.
I'm hearing walnuts, I heard almonds. It is, in fact, the humble a peanut. Look at this man. He has committed war crimes.
at 10:30 in the night. Seriously. And no questions about porn? Exactly, right? Yeah. Like, I came to this country for porn. Alright? Like, when I saw the whole angle of the stepsister, stepmom, the plumber, the carpenter, even the IT guys making it, it gave me hopes and dreams. And the best part about American porn, 35 minutes, 30 minutes of nudity. Right? Dig out, jack off, clear history, back to selling bitcoins. That's simple as that. Indian porn. 2 hours, 15 minutes. 3 minutes of nudity. Alright, here I am with a dick in my hand wondering, why won't Rajesh fuck Priya? Is it because Rajesh just doesn't have any money, or is it because he doesn't have basic coding skills? And the 3 minutes of nudity is a song! So here I am with my dick, ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Found everywhere. Alright. That's what I wanted, right? Alright guys, so next comic for the day is Evie Richards!
Guys, I'm gonna read a news article after this. Great to be here. I'm really excited. It looks like they gave the Savannah Bananas the night off. It's good to see you fellas on the field. Great. Having a hell of a season, guys. Goodness. Savannah is rapidly gentrifying. Clap if you hate gentrification. All right, clap if you love gentrification.
Yeah!
All right, perfect. The gentrifiers and the non-gentrifiers pair up and make out after the show. I wrote that on the way here, and I thought it was funny. No, Savannah is rapidly gentrifying, though, and I know this because, I bought weed today. Yeah, you don't own a piece of clothing like this without buying weed within the last 24 hours. But no, I bought weed today, and I know that Savannah is gentrifying because my dealer is a white guy named Hunter. Yes, he is blonde. Yes, he gave me a bag that sort of had like a non-licensed drawing of the Grinch on it with a blunt. And yes, it was called like Pineapple Shark Fight. I don't know. You know, that is one of the first 4 horsemen of rocketing rent prices. God. No, Savannah is gentrifying, and I am worried that, I might be a part of it. Not because I go to SCAD, boo, SCAD. It's actually, I love easy stuff. Not because I go to SCAD, but because I work at a gourmet dog bakery. I just came in there, they saw the haircut and the carabiner, they handed me a shirt and said, "You start Tuesdays." I was coming home from work yesterday, and I have awful road rage, right? Anybody have road rage? Yeah, you have road rage. I have terrible, terrible road rage. Like, I scream, I cuss, like, whatever, like, I would call it one of my guilty pleasures, but I was raised evangelical, so I don't really derive pleasure from guilt. But the only problem with me having road rage is that I don't have a car. I have a bike. And not bike is in motorcycle, bike is in sickle. So, I was riding home from work, and I was riding along, and then this Tesla kind of came out of nowhere, and I had the right of way and everything. So immediately I'm very upset. I'm on my bike, and he almost hits me. And I shouted, "Hey, fucking dumbass, why don't you get your Elon Musk fucking tech bro cut car out of my way before somebody gets killed?" So, has anyone here ever ridden a bike before? So, whenever you're on a bike, you are fully exposed. So, in that moment, I was fully exposed to, the horrified family of Taurus that was about 10 feet to my right. Oh, God. Whatever. I had a Trump joke to follow that, and I was worried about you guys, but then y'all really cheered for Megan. hit by a Cybertruck that was driving to the Trump rally. There was nothing indicating that it was driving to the Trump rally, but like I mentioned, it was a Cybertruck. Now, I'm not saying all Cybertruck drivers are Trump owners. Fuck me! Shit! Now, I'm not saying... Listen, that's enough! I'm not saying that all Cybertruck owners are trucks. Because she lives close and it doesn't cost a lot, but it's inconvenient because she's an art school student, so she only takes payment in watermelon flavored vapes, right? So, I got a haircut recently from her, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna go down to the smoke shop to pick up some payments, whatever. I walk down to the smoke shop, and I'm like, oh, hello, and then they go, welcome back, which is pretty indicative of my lifestyle choices. I get what I need, they put it in the bag or whatever, and I pay for it, and I use my my real ID. And as I'm walking out, the guy says, hey, and I turn around and go, oh, what? And he's like, sorry, can you bring one of your pretty friends next time? Which, yeah, I mean, that's, which, yeah, that sucks, right? That does suck. But, I like to be empathetic, okay? I like to think that if I worked at a vape shop all day long, and my #1 job was to sell Delta 9 edibles to underage art school students all day long, I probably wouldn't want to look at a girl that dresses like a 1970s game show host with a slew of sexual assault allegations either. My mom was in town recently, which was fine. No, my mom was in town recently, and actually, things with my relationship with my mom has been getting better. Not great, because I still do this, but better. So, it was going so great, we're having all these great talks, we're hanging out, it's going so awesome, and I guess my mom thought that, the one thing that could make it even better is, telling me that, my dad has been having an affair. Let's go for what, infidelity? Sure. And first of all, okay, look, obviously I was upset, but my big thing is, my dad cheating on my mom is crazy. Because, this was my, Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? You probably know, this is my Princess Diana and Charles, okay? It's not about the quality of the woman, it's about the quality of the man at your side, right? And all I'm going to say is that my mom is, really awesome and, has, she's a businesswoman and she gets, really tasteful Botox. And, my dad, gets involved in, really high-stakes online Lego auctions. But see, here's the thing with him. It's not about the sets, right? The sets that you build. It's about the guys that come with the sets. You know, the little Jar Jar Binks that you lose in the carpet till your dog eats it and shits it out. That's what he sold $40,000 worth of farm equipment, spent it on Legos, and then cheated on my mom. So my mom is like, she finally finishes the entire story, and she turns to me, and she goes, what do you think I should do? Mistake number one, if you were asking me what you should do about your relationship, it's over. You're cooked. It's so over. But I was like, I have gotten to a point where I am so sick of hearing about people's boyfriends and stuff like that just because of this. The next girl that comes to me trying to tell her about her boyfriend, I'm going to be like, I know what you should do. You should put him in your car and take him to an overcrowded kill shelter and leave him there. I said that one time to one of my friends, and they are still together, so. And she's so surprised, right? She's so surprised that, like it didn't, work out. So, I'm like the first person in my family to go to college. Don't clap, I go to Scout, alright? That is an art school with an 80% acceptance rate. That is not an inspiring tale, right? Guys, we have like first generations Americans here. Like, that's not whatever. But I'm the first person in my family to go to college, which is like, super awesome. Like, my parents worked like really, really hard so that I would be able to do this. And I am repaying them by getting a degree in dramatic writing. Yeah. My dad studied business so that I could study episodes of Seinfeld in an academic context. So, you think that they would be concerned about me, like, moving, like, across the country and, like, being away from home and all that. But really, truly, I am just very, very concerned for them just day in and day out. Because our house has lost what you would call the eldest daughter touch, right? Because it is my mom and two boys. So now, when I went home for the holidays, our house has like 25% more taxidermy. Everyone is like really, really into the mods that my brother is doing on his Hellcat. Yeah. And we like talk about it like at dinner. But the one thing that I would always do around the house is I would help my dad buy gifts because he is a terrible gift giver. Valentine's Day rolled around last year, and I was super, super swamped with work, and I forgot. So I called my mom on Valentine's Day because I wasn't dating anybody at the time. So I called my mom and I said, how's your Valentine's Day? What did you get Dad? And my mom got my dad a custom guitar with his name inscribed into it and a Bible verse or something. I don't know, who cares? And I said, wow, that's so awesome. What did Dad get you? My dad got my mom his and hers handguns. And look, I know what you're thinking, all right? Ooh, that's so tacky, whatever. Your dad got your mom a pink gun. All right, okay, listen! It wasn't pink, all right? It was Tiffany blue. She's a classy lady, okay? Anyway, thank you guys so much. Yeah.
Fun of Trump in my sets because it's a brown guy living in Republican Georgia. I don't want to die. All the immigrants doing over there. Are you doing good? Doing good? Yeah. Okay. Just checking. I have actually something which something relevant for you guys. When I came to this country, there were a lot of shit which was different, which we used to do back in India, right? Like yoga, for example. When I came to Savannah, I went for a yoga class. The board was Becky's Beer Yoga. So I was like, what the fuck is beer yoga? And who the fuck is Becky? I talk about stealing jobs, isn't it? Right? One thing was the gender review parties. I don't understand why you all do this. Gender review parties. I understand the crazy, ideas you all have, but it's just do you really need to have that? Back in India, it's pretty straightforward. All right, when the kid is born, oh, congratulations, it's a boy. Oh no, it's a girl. Simple as that. As simple as that. You all want to play some more games with us? Yeah. Okay, well, maybe you are ready. Everybody else, are you ready? Yeah. All right. Beck, what's the next game we have?
It's our last game.
Oh, it's the last game. Okay.
Woo-mee.
Oh, movies! Yes, alright, y'all must be wondering what this game is about. The reason I put this game is because stand-up comics are really good at roasting. But not today. Today we are going to check them on how positively they can woo people. For this game, I do need some volunteers though. So is anybody celebrating anything today? Yeah. In the crowd? Yeah. Would you be comfortable getting on the stage? You won't ask me any personal questions. No? Yes? Yeah. Come on, come on! Give up for me!
Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, Charleston, South Carolina. That must be a long ride. Okay, all right. Nick, we're not gonna ask too many personal questions, but what's your favorite position? Nick, well, over the weekend, what is the one activity you like to do all the time?
Hang out with my fiance.
Woo me, and you almost gave away everything which they cannot do. But that's a challenge. So we will see. All right, Evie, do you have anything to woo Nick over here from Charleston? But he has a fiance.
Hey, listen, like. It's so ridiculous. Listen, all right, listen. We have so much in common. You love hanging out with your fiance. I love hanging out with my girlfriend, you know, and I take after my dad, so, like, I feel like we can really make this work out. And you're really, like, sweet looking to me. You're kind of like this squirrel that I saw the other day. I felt, like, really maternal towards it. I don't know. Like, you're kind of like, whenever people think SpongeBob is really cute, like, that's how I felt. You're like a guy in a shirt, and I want you.
SpongeBob is cute, all right. That's gonna be that. She went SpongeBob. All right. How are you gonna woo Nick? Woo Nick from Charleston, who has a fiance.
He drives a small truck.
I gotta say, Nick, I also think you should take your shirt off.
So if you think it was Evie who wooed Nick, make some noise! If you think it was Enjoy, make some noise! Sorry! See, the SpongeBob is the one which didn't work out.
Enjoy bisexual, she got skin in the game. I like
Alright. We have time for 2 more audience members to get. Elizabeth, all right, where are you from?
Kentucky.
Kentucky! Oh!
Bluegrass State.
What's that, Bob?
Bluegrass State.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, Elizabeth. Let's see. What's your favorite go-to food?
Indian food.
From Kentucky. Loves Indian food. Again, how are you going to move her?
I gotta say, Elizabeth from Kentucky. I'd probably take you out for some tikka masala. And then just text Robert the whole time and ask him what I should do next. What should I do next?
That's me, I'm on speed dial for him. Alright. Evie. Elizabeth for Kentucky. What's Indian food? Where are you going to move her?
Hey. Sorry, you got up here and you were a lot taller than I thought you were going to be, so I got like really nervous out of habit. So, listen, I may not be Rahul, clearly.
They can't all be.
Can't all be, but listen, I love you.
Just went for the kill shot on that one.
She didn't even take the nod. She just dumped her hand inside the tikka masala right now. That's what you did. All right, we'll take a vote just for the namesake. Thanks, Elizabeth. Please come back here. All right, audience, was it M-Joy who won? Okay. Was it Evie who won? All right, we have time for one more audience member, guys. If anybody is interested. You know what? All right. I'm going to pursue with the fiance, probably. Let's see. All right. Good looking, sir. What's your name? Jared. All right. Well, who is asking you to be taking the shots off? Put the house lights on. I want to see that guy. Put the house lights on. All right, guys. He will be taking his shirt off at 11:15. All right. Back to the game. Sorry, Jared. He always gets challenging like that.
Give the people what they want.
All right, Jared. Where are you from? North Carolina. Okay. Were you guys affected with the hurricane and all this stuff?
I was, yeah. My family lives in Lake Hoover, so
sucks.
yeah, it's all good.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
my apologies. Well,
I don't live there anymore. So.
oh, you don't live there anymore? Oh, okay. So where do you live now?
I live in Chicago.
Oh, fantastic. Cool. All right. Jared. Now, was that your fiancé, by the way? Or your wife? Or your girlfriend? Okay, so, Jared, Jared goes to therapy on Sunday. Jared, what's your, keep it easy for you. What's your favorite book?
I don't
Yeah, don't worry about it. What's your favorite movie?
I'll go Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump! Jared from North Carolina doesn't read books. So what's his favorite movies? Forrest Gump is his favorite. How would you move him?
All right, Harris, or whatever you briefly said your name was.
Jared!
Listen, I like you. You don't really seem to have like a sort of homoerotic thing going on with these guys, so I guess I feel like my chances might be better. You've been wearing a sweater, which makes me feel like you're really good at making like HelloFresh meals or something. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good. And it's not because I'm lonely, and it's not because it's New Year's Eve. It's because whenever, how does it go? I'm done.
All right. I'm not going to repeat everything and Jared for you.
Jared, that's my brother's name. So I didn't think, that's that's all right. He's handsome as well.
What's
So here's what. Oh, guys. So what I can do for you, here's the deal. What I can do for you is I can befriend your girlfriend and find out all of her favorite things, the stuff you don't even know, and then we're gonna go to Jared's and get her an engagement ring. Lock that shit down! Don't bother me!
Thank you, Jared. Thank you for joining us. You didn't even need an award for that. It was enjoyable. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us on the stage. And this is also the time where we say goodbye to you guys. I know, because I have to go and work now, okay? It's prime time selling bitcoins, okay? Thank you so much for coming, guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. From Front Porch Improv, we really want to thank you all. Oh, Elizabeth's like, I am leaving because...
My mom's here.
Oh, your mom's here. All right. Bye, Elizabeth. See you. Go ahead. All right. It's her Uber driver. She's getting Uber Eats from Nan. Okay. And very well. Okay. All right, guys. We will have the show once again in November. It's November 16th. Is that correct, Beck?
It is correct. November 16th.
November 16th. We have it on the poster right there. All right. Cool. Yeah. We also have a lot of stand-up comedy happening at Front Porch Improv. We have an Eric Bailey show coming up. Eric Bailey, right over there. We have Harikunda Balu coming in on October 20th. Yes. We also have a stand-up comedy from who was that? Bob. Sam Talent. Yes. October. Sam Talent. 26th October, I guess. 24th October. Thank you so much for that. Yes. So come see us. Come see our improv shows. We do have some drop-ins. Come check us out on the website. Thank you once again for coming in, guys. Really appreciate it.